That's what I'm talking about. It takes a lot to come up here and speak yourself, speak your truth. And she was able to come up here and deliver that. 8 books that she done wrote. 8 of them. And it shows. Great job, Samira. Now I'm gonna be quick and brief with y'all. Good morning to everyone here. All these beautiful faces. Yeah. All these young people in the house. We're gonna get some prayer for y'all. So like I said, I'm gonna get straight to it. And I'm thankful for this moment. Want to get a shout out to Pastor and Chief, my parents. Continuing to deliver what God has destined for them. I want to give a shout out to my beautiful wife and children. My daughter will be starting kindergarten tomorrow. So I'm gonna act like I'm Mr. Tough Guy. You know, when I drop her off, give her 1s and 2s on how she need to be set for the day. But I'm pretty sure I might have a little tear-jerking moment afterwards. But I stand before y'all just out of thanks for what God has been doing for me in my life. And anytime I am given the opportunity, I always want to take advantage of that to share the goodness of him. He really blessed the story of Elijah on my heart. And if you don't know too much about Elijah, Elijah was a bold prophet. And he happened to be one of the prophets that was a part of the King Ahab and Jezebel reign in Israel. And King Ahab and Jezebel, they both believed in a false god. And they had their ruling of people to follow that same protocol of worshiping this false god. So we live in a time now where we have so much information available to us. So it's really hard to distinguish what is true and what is not. And so I stand before y'all to let y'all know that God is real, for one. And 2, regardless of all the information that you are given through social media, through people that surround you that may be going through things and you think their way is the right way, the only way is through God. Now, Elijah was challenged to give the message to King Ahab and Jezebel that the king of Israel, the land of Israel, will not get rain for 3.5 years due to their following of trusting into this false god. God whispered to him and told him, I need you to go out and away for an entire year, where I would then give you everything you need so that way my message can be delivered to these people. That can be you. In the society that we live in now, it's very easy to follow protocol and follow what we see everybody else doing. It's so easy to be, let me just follow what they're doing because it look like what is right. But if it's not in alignment with God, I'm gonna let you know right now, it's not the way you should go. We have leadership that currently has a lot of conflicts. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but we all know what's going on in our nation right now. And in this time, you can see a lot of misrepresentations given to us through the media, to where it's easy for us to believe what's going on, what they want us to see. But I'm telling you now, to stay in alignment with God is what you should be doing in this season. Now, Elijah, 1 Kings 18:21, he stood for what was right. He went the different path that God had destined for him. Even when it seemed as though it was crazy, like, God, you telling me you want me to go away from everybody? I love to talk to people. I love to be around people. Now you want me to isolate myself? Sometimes God will put you in those situations so he can really have you only hear him. Think about that. Elijah, yes, sir. Elijah was an extrovert. So imagine you love to be around people, talking to people, mingling, and then God says, now I'm going to pull you from that. I'm going to align you with, or all you can do is hear me and see me and feel me. Because God knew he had something great destined for Elijah. That could be you. Think about that. Just as Samara has said, you'll have friends that be in your corner and they seem like they're the best and they smiling in your face and they seem supportive, but then you find out that's not really the truth when certain situations come about. That could be a sign God gave you that experience for a reason. It's because he's preparing you for your next season. Don't follow the crowd, follow God. Point 2. You're not alone. Even though Elijah was isolated away from everyone for an entire year, can you imagine being in full isolation for an entire year? And the reason why he was put into the isolation is because why? King Ahab and Jezebel put a hit out on him. They wanted him killed. They wanted him killed. He spread a word to the people of Israel that y'all would not have rain for 3.5 years. And those times before Christ is even born, they depended on livestock and their crops to live and thrive. So not to have rain for 3.5 years, that's crazy. He wanted to put fear in the people to let them know God truly is the one y'all should be following. But he had to use that example through Elijah so that the people of Israel can see who the true God is. God even put Elijah in a position where he had to show that these prophets that was following behind this false God was not what it really was. 450 of them to be exact. So imagine it's just you against 450 other people that are following and believing one way. And God puts you in a position to prove otherwise. That I am the real God. No matter what false God you have before me, I am the real God. Right? You feel that? He faced these challenges, and God put these challenges upon him for a reason. That could be you. Be that one that stands out. Be that one that has friends that may not be a firm believer in God or Christ because of the experiences they had through their upbringing. But you be the one that delivered that message to them, God is real. You be the one that does the prayers. You be the one that's not afraid to show your love for God. You be the one that goes to church and have a relationship with God and let them witness and see what God does in your life. Because when you become a witness, that's when the true beliefs come out. Think about it. I myself was following the crowd for a while. Grew up in the church. Came in my 20s. I said, I'm feeling myself. I could do this. Let me enjoy and see what the world has to offer me. And the world chewed me up and spit me right on out. Right on out. Smoking, drinking, hanging out with people that I wasn't supposed to be hanging around with. And what did it do for me? Set me back. Slowed me down. It helped me realize that that was not the path I should be taking. And these circumstances, situations that you're put in, that God puts you in for a reason. I went through those experiences so I can stand here before y'all to tell y'all what that experience was like. I got nowhere with it. Now I have clarity. Now I have understanding. Now I have a path to where it's clear as day. I know exactly where I'm going because I'm talking to him, because I'm doing my daily devotions with him. I thought I could figure it out on my own, do it all on my own. Nah, I can only get but so far. But then when you hit that plateau and you realize, okay, why can I not get past this threshold? What's holding me back? It was me. It was the influences I had in my life. It was the false prophets that would give you those understandings of thinking ways that they think the way it is, but no, that's not the way God has it for you. Talk to him, Dre. Talk to him. So whether you are at school, work, you in practice, be the one that's not afraid to start the day off with prayer. Been put in several leadership positions, even as a young person, just mostly because I was outspoken. I never was afraid to get in front of the class. I never was afraid to do any of that. But I never understood why that truly was my gift. God put me in those situations to where he gave me the opportunity to say, let me start the prayer with everybody today. Let me be the one to set the tone for everybody today. Because God wanted me to use my voice to share with them who may not be hearing anyone talk about God in their life. You could be the one that brings someone back to Christ. You could be the one that brings them the opportunity to understand who God truly is in their life. Be that influence. Be that leader. Be that one that's not afraid to show your true testament to God. God loves that. That's why he put us here on this earth to do that. Point 3. Only got 4 points, y'all. Point 3. Don't give up. Don't give up. No matter how hard things is going, no matter how difficult things may be, don't give up. Don't give up. No matter who did you wrong, no matter how much pain you're going through, no matter how much uncertainty you may have in your life, don't give up. God's purpose is real. He's teaching you something. He's exposed you to something. These experiences are what grooms you to be who you are destined to be. Come on now. Come on now. I'm sitting here thinking smoking and drinking is what was going to give me exactly what I needed, but that was temporary feelings. It's temporary. It's temporary. God is permanent. When you walk with him, that's the best high you can have. Come on now. Come on now. I done had some good from California, from down south, from New York, you name it. When I realized nothing gave me the same high the way God did. Talk to him. Switch to point 4. Listen for God. Listen for him. A lot of reasons why I was going the route I was is because I didn't have that relationship with God. I thought, oh, because my mom is a praying mother, I'm good. I thought, well, I know who God is. I grew up in the church and I'm good. That's my ticket to heaven. Nah. It becomes a point in time in your life where you have to understand God's true purpose for you. And the only way you can find your true purpose is if you align yourself up with him. You can't do it on your own. You can't do it on your own. You can't do it on your own. I'm talking, I'm working now. I'm feeling myself. I got my brace, got my teeth straight. Couldn't tell me nothing. Couldn't tell me nothing. Muscles popping out, everything. Couldn't tell me nothing. I'm trying to tell you. Because I remember when I was young, the things I didn't have and that I wanted. I thought, oh, well, once I get this, I'll be straight. I'll be good. And I came to realize those were just temporary feelings. But the relationship I had with God was what was permanent, is what I needed. So listen for God. Have a routine. Every morning you wake up, say your prayers as soon as you get up. Thank God for the day. And whatever it is that you are concerned about, fighting, or had nightmares about, pray about it. 2, do your devotions. Find a devotional that is sound for you, for what you are going through your certain situation, or if anything in general, just something that will align you closer to God. Having that routine alone, prayer and devotion, game changer. It will set the tone for your day. It will set the tone for your day. And you'd be surprised a lot of the adversities you are facing that day will be exactly what the lessons you learned in that devotion that you just read that morning. 3, make sure you practice some type of wellness in your life, whether it be eating healthy, movement, something. One of those two or both of them is the best recipe. Because when you feel good and you look good, you do good. Come on now. Talk to him. When you feel good, you look good, you do good. So you having that lack of confidence, whether it be in how you look, you lacking confidence in the clothes that you wear, you lacking confidence in where you are currently in your financial standing, or whatever it is your family can't do for you because of the certain situations that you're in. Don't let that be a deterrent. Don't let that be a deterrent to you reaching your true self. Listen for God. My closing challenge for y'all is, in this noisy world that we live in, no matter what's going on over here in the States, going across the world, it's still the same story. The story that God already wrote for your life. So it's up to you to read that story, understand that story, and live that story. So you have an opportunity just like this, like I do right now. You can share that story with others. I'm Andre Goodrich. Thank y'all. Love y'all.